This is Glider, back to see if we can't launch a steam rocket today. I've got our little setup here. The water's not heating up very fast, and it could be due to the volume of water. So I'm going to come over here and have them open this door and drain some water. Because as we know, smaller volumes of water heat up faster than larger volumes of water. So if we have a smaller volume of water to heat, steam should be created much faster. So the main deal here is just try to get this rocket into space for you guys today. It's been 560 cycles. It's been trials and tribulations and a lot of fun, but I'd like you guys to have a good payoff before a black hole eats this colony and we have to start over. Okay, it's draining out pretty well. I think I might just have them mop it really fast too. We'll start from scratch with some superheated machines here. Okay, we're below a kilogram, so that's pretty small volumes of water. I wonder if we should have used a different material for our temp shift plates. So a specific heat of 0.2 and a thermal conductivity of 1 compares to hydrogen 0.15 and 4. So yeah, the thermal conductivity is not huge. We're at a 1, which is pretty basic. If we look at other temp shift plates, .2 DTU, raise 1 gram per kilogram. This is a completely, oh, it's thermal conductivity. Thermally reactive. Okay. I just don't know. Never had this much trouble making steam before, guys. I'm sorry. It's not just going nice and easy. We're having power issues again. So lack of consistent power is definitely going to be an issue. Honestly, okay. Whoa, why did that break? What kind of temperature do we have over here? Only 60s. The petroleum generator has an overheat of 75, and then you build it with gold amalgam and it gets bonus 50. Can't imagine why that would have broken. I mean, it itself is getting very hot. It might just be way too hot of a running machine. I've never built one before, honestly. This is the first time I've ever used it efficiently. Anyway, we have more than enough petroleum up there for a while, so I'm going to break this to make sure that we have a good flow of petroleum up here. So 125 is its overheat temp. It's getting there pretty quick. So that might have been it. If it breaks again, we're going to have to switch it out with steel. Okay, the oxygen in the machine is getting pretty warm, over 100. The water is really hard to see. There we go. The water is only 92. What can we do? We could try the regolith solution again, I guess. There's a ton of regolith in there. Maybe we should sweep it up. We're allowing some amount of heat out, but I don't think that's really going to be a big issue. Look at how hot that regolith is. If we could just have that regolith in here, we'd be fine. Filtration medium, regolith. And turn off. Oh, that is turned off. Okay. Okay, so we are actually creating steam now. So it must have had something to do with all this regolith in here just soaking up heat. I'll let him clean up just a couple more, maybe to here. So there you go. Just when you're starting to give up, it just all of a sudden just flips, and it just suddenly a lot of steam. 3,200 kilograms, and then we'll lock them out. Okay, they're locked out. We're making steam. Now we're gonna conserve this heat. So it's entombed, so it can't take the steam. So we've got to get these folks in here to dig it out. And then we'll really be going. Perfect. We're filling up steam. All right. Steam's not very hot. We're only at 101 degrees Celsius. So that's going to damage things in different spots. We need the steam really to be like 120 degrees Celsius to really be great. I'm gonna put one more ladder right here just to make sure they can reach this. So I put this insulation here because now that the system's working, creating steam, now we just want to trap as much heat as possible. So by insulating everything, we should probably actually also insulate this now. We're just going to trap all of that heat inside this room, so the steam just gets hotter and hotter and hotter, making it better and better and better steam. Probably better also close that up. We don't really need anything from here anymore. And we did sever incoming petroleum, but I don't want other petroleum if I send it back in to end up overflowing. Our naphtha from our melted tubes back before we put the bunker tile up there. Just let them dig all the way over here. recover as much of the iron that's fallen as possible. So I'm a little confused as to why this is open. I guess it knew the meteor shower ended, so it opened up again. So the reason we're doing this, oh goodness. The reason we're doing this is because metal tiles are a heat exchanger, so it's allowing heat out of this room up above. So by insulating it, we just conserve more of the heat. And part of our problem might have been the room couldn't get to the appropriate heat because we were leaking heat. So this is something I probably should have done earlier, but I thought maybe this regolith that's falling down would actually heat this room up. But the hot regolith was coming in over here, not over here, so it wasn't a well thought out idea. You can see things are heating up in this room quite a lot. We've got actual steam being created in this room. Cold damage because the steam is cooling and damaging it. So we really just need more time there. We'll just find some other stuff to look at. And actually, I think I'm just also going to build a robo miner here, so they don't have to keep coming over and doing this. That one's about to break, so that's going to be an issue. So what some people do is some people, because these rooms tend to get very hot, will put a bunch of drywall in, leave these shut all the time, and then whenever the rocket launches, it leaves residual steam, and they'll collect that steam. It's a fine idea, but I find it to be more work, really, than I want to put in. And also, I want to switch out of the steam rocket business anyway and get into petroleum. So I don't worry about it. So we're getting the little red stuffs back in the background, so that's good. In fact, we've also compressed the polluted oxygen so badly that all we really see now is steam. So this room is really, really coming out well now. Oh, something I never realized, but we have to have a way to control this gantry. So you can patch it into your door system. You just need a NOT gate, so like whenever the doors are open, this is not out. Whenever the doors are shut, this is out, or something like that. But you can just also have a little air pressure valve too. Works perfectly fine. Just depends how actually automated you want your base. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the gantry out because Gene's already in there. We shouldn't need it. It's a little weird that it says missing gantry. I guess maybe you can automate it with the rocket now. I don't remember there being 2 automation things on the command capsule. Okay, so like we could run from here to here, and it gives active if the checklist is complete. And it would have, I don't know. We could probably do that. I've never seen it before, so I'm not familiar with it. So we only have 400 kilograms of steam. It can hold like 900. I'm going to cap it at 800 because I don't recall really needing much more than 800 to actually get to the first tier of stuff. And if you notice, every time it's entombed, it doesn't load more steam. So that's why I put that auto miner there. So we can come in here to show our star map. We still can't get here. We can only get 6,800 kilometers, and we need to be able to get 10,000 kilometers to launch. But we're getting pretty close. But you see, we also have a penalty. We technically can make it 10,500 kilometers, but the weight of all of our steam does have an impact. So that's kind of just why I turned it down. If I filled up to 900, yeah, we can make it, but whatever. We can get there on less fuel, so we don't need to fill it up fully. Five tons of steel. That's pretty awesome. Our second rocket will have very few problems getting built. We have plenty of steel. Still having little bits of power issues here and there. I'm surprised with our steam only being 100 degrees that we're not having more issues with breaking tiles. But luckily, the rocket itself is surrounded by steam at 200 degrees Celsius, so that must be helping keep the steam in the pipes hot enough. The bay's open, so they're getting direct sunlight, so that's giving them the bright and cheerful buff, so that's nice. If you remember, there was a rock right here, like just one granite or one igneous rock. A meteor of enough size must have hit it to break it. I was just going to plow through it with a rocket, but thanks, meteor. Dupes are going idle for just a moment or two, which means they're just having trouble finding tasks. Not that they're stuck in some place that will actually get them killed. So that's positive. $730 sounds like enough to get somewhere. Show star map. Boom, we've done it, folks. We have a range of 10,000. Let's go to Carbon Asteroid. Launch mission. Here we go. Stardate cycle 566. Rocket officially launched. So, in a minute, when a little bit of time has passed, we'll be able to go into the star map and track the progress of our rocket. Won't that be fun? Yep, that petroleum generator is overheating again. So let's go ahead and deconstruct it. And then we have more than enough steel, so when they finish deconstructing it, we're just gonna replace it with a steel one. Come on. Come on. Are they repairing it? No, they're deconstructing it. There we go. Huh. Where'd all this water come from? Seems strange. Bunch of clean water just on top of our base. There we go. So 16% underway, so the rocket's right here, and then it will come back. If I remember right, it's one cycle per 10,000 kilometers. So one cycle there, one cycle back for this one. That's cool. This is all new stuff they've added here. All this background here, this is all new. That never used to be there. So here's my main concern is, if this other one's coming back while there's a meteor storm, we have 0 scan quality. So that's scary. .32% underway, so it's almost there. Power issues are still there. Okay, the new petroleum generator's up and running. The coal generators have run out of energy, have run out of fuel, which is kind of crazy with the number of hatches we have. How can that ever be possible? Especially since we have 130 ton of coal. That's just not possible. So. Let's start by sweeping right here. And priorities. Nobody's picking anything up. So let's go priority 8. Priority 9. I mean, we can just leave that at 2. That's fine. So that's probably the main reason we've been having power issues, is that we actually ran out of coal because the coal farm was not producing at such a rate to keep it fed. But there's coal all over the map we just haven't accessed. We've just been letting it sit there because of the choices I've made. So in actuality, I think we're going to leave it the way it was. We're going to go 4. We're going to go 3. And then we're just going to build a couple storage bins in here. Not out of mafic rock. Build them out of sandstone. We're just going to have them fill these up with coal, and then the auto sweepers will move that coal as needed. Temperatures up here are too cold to sustain our plants. Farm plot inoperable. Oh, look at that. They switched sides on us. This one's out of food. We have sedimentary rock available. We have lots of sedimentary rock. Raw mineral. Yeah, we have 200 tons of sedimentary rock, so. So this one actually lets you switch back and forth. So I guess with the update they fixed that, and then it wanted to then correct how we had originally placed it. So what do we have right here? We've got 20 degrees dropping below 20 degrees, so okay. But right here we have 11 degrees. But dropping below down to 9 degrees. So we're just not gonna plant anything there. We're gonna come over here and see if we can plant some stuff over here. So right here we have 11 degrees. Right here we have less than 11 degrees. 13 degrees. Stifled, 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 stifled. So we've actually too efficiently cooled this area. So what we could do is we could come through and we could build a little bit more insulated pipe so that the heat exchange is not so consistent, but It's not like they have bad decor out here. The decor is amazing, so we don't have to have the plants. They're gonna get their boost from eating here for their floral stuff. Oh, how are we doing on our circuit overload? Huh. Why would we have a circuit overload? Atmos who docks draw off this, as do refrigerators. Okay, fair enough. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. They'll repair it. Star map. 82% underway. So dupes can't actually get down here to interact, so we better dig that out. So they're digging all this just to get access to all the iron they can. A little bit more iron right down there, so... Oh, yeah, just iron all along here. So this one is watching for, and it says incoming object is detected. So it knows that our rocket is coming. So it should keep these doors open while these doors shut. Cross your fingers. If not, something's gonna break. So damage here as temperatures are dropping and the steam is cooling. It's breaking the pipe. But down in here, we are maintaining everything at about 108 degrees. So still not like the 120 we'd like steam to be, but hot enough that it's just going to keep things going the way we want it to. Ready to land. All right, space mission. Okay, so, oh, it got so hot that it actually broke some metal tiles down here. Yeah, liquid gold. So we're gonna have to replace those with bunker tiles. Good thing we have some extra steel lying around. But these little discs are the data discs that come out of each research module. So we get like 10 research points for each module we have. And then like all of these things here are our bonus. So like we got a bonus 50 and now we have check mark. And we also had 2 secret resources. We found that it's iso resin and a bisalite. So if we send a cargo ship out to collect, we might get a very small amount of iso resin, which we can use to make advanced materials. And it shows here that analysis is 100% complete. So that was always showing that. So next time if we send something here again, we're only going to get the 10 per research module because we already got our bonus 50. So there's all of our data disks. So they'll eventually come by and collect those data disks. So molten gold at 1100 degrees Celsius. I'm surprised it got that hot. I wonder if a meteorite hit it while the door was open. Okay, we're off by just a kilogram, so it's not a breakdown of the system yet. 7 tons of fossil, so we aren't going to run out of fossil anytime soon. They've already grabbed our data disks. They've grabbed our data disks, but they haven't brought them down yet. So it's awaiting delivery of 300 data disks. And we need 200 here and 400 here. So we're going to have to go out on another expedition to finish this. But once we do, we can build a petroleum engine and then deconstruct our steam room and then regain a lot of power. Okay, so we built a bunch of those medication packs. Half-life. Oh, so that's slime lung germs, okay. So I did build this up here. Can I store medicine? Medical supplies. Medicine packs. Perfect. So we do have one ill duplicate from food poisoning. Not really sure how we're getting food poisoning. I mean, I know they get it from when they use the restroom and don't wash their hands, but anywhere that there's a restroom, they have to wash their hands. Oh, maybe it's coming from here. Because it looks like maybe we are sending in germy water into here. Could be it. We have a lot of sage hatches down here, so just gonna reapply those settings to this one so everyone can eat. Alright, so up here. Oh, she can't get out. Jean is stuck. So, I don't know if you saw, but Jean just popped out. Oh, there's a ladder we missed. Alright, got that stuff rebuilt so that we won't have any more molten gold issues. And we're already refilling our rocket. See all the steam from when it came back in. So once our research is finished, we'll actually be able to get access to these new things. It starts with a solid fuel thruster. So it can burn iron and oxalite to increase rocket exploration distance. So that's something we'll need for really far out there, but I don't know if we'll need it yet. Someone got slime lung. Ooh, check it out. This is what this one looks like. They have all these constellations and bloops and stuff, so this is another cool little building. Have fun, Harold. 0.1 units per second. A little bit of warmth coming out of that thing. He's trucking along. So lots of folks have skill points. We didn't even spend them all to start. So 43 morale. I feel like they've changed the morale system some. But I guess not. There's last cycle decor of gorgeous. So we're finally getting these awesome decors inside our base paying off. So Camille loves farming and has more than enough decor, so we'll let Camille be a farmer. Let's see here. Lindsay would love to be a rancher. Still has points left, still has morale left, so we'll let Lindsay be a farmer as well. Okay. So you can raise people's kindness by making them doctors, so you can keep that in mind. What else are you good at, Lindsay? Tinkering. Okay, she's out of stuff. Ruby. It's too bad I can't let the game run in the background, getting our research up and things, but can't do that. We've given Ruby everything Ruby loves, so it's kind of what do we want. We don't want cooks, artists, or scientists, but everything else is fair game. May. Tinkering is really high. Okay, I think we've already trained them in tinkering. Creativity, because you're the artist, yeah. So, digging is never a problem with our dupes. Everyone knowing how to dig is just fine. Same with building. Ari, you'd like to be a cook? You have no skill in it, so you won't be. Sorry. You can be a rancher, though. And a farmer. What else are you good at? Construction, you have some skill in. Bahini. I don't know, I always put the H too soon. It's not Bahini, it's Banhi. Banhi. You should be a miner. Banhi we have to be careful with. Banhi's morale is nowhere near as high as some other dupes' morale is. Tinkering looks good. 5 points and 6 morale to work with. Banhi has skill in farming. Boom, we're out of morale, so Banhi's just gonna hold on to those points. Farming of okay, we've already maxed out the farm tree. We can give you learning, Ada. One more point left. We'll just hold on to that for next time. Max. 7 points. Not that much morale, though. Tinkering, you've already maxed out. Cooking, we've maxed out. Kindness and farming. Well, there's never enough farmers, right? Then I guess we can give you a boop into medicine. Liam. Liam has lots of morale to spare. Already maxed out construction and digging and tinkering. It's about everything you're good at. We'll go ahead and give you plumbing and stuff. And we'll save the others. Mima. Mima has lots of morale and not many skills. Pretty high tinkering. Okay. Pretty high digging. And reasonable farming. There we go. Nisbet, you've always been a problem child with your morale, but you have lots of morale to go. So construction we've maxed out. Ranching and farming we've maxed out. Your learning skills aren't so great, but sure, why not? You can be a learner. And then tinkering, I guess. Catalina. Maxed out the farming tree. Your digging is quite high, as is your construction. Ooh, but you're running out of morale. So, yep, we're going to stop there. Joshua. Your digging is high, but your skills are not created, so there you go. And you've maxed out construction, you maxed out tinkering. You can do farming. Stinky, not a lot of morale to work with. Stinky's digging skills are pretty good, as are his learning skills. Ashcan. You've maxed out tinkering. Let's go ahead and max out your construction. And let's max out your tidying. So our tidying is actually like, we've put the fewest people into tidying, so just kind of give people tidying skills. Nothing in construction or digging. A little bit of tinkering. So Meep has 3 skills. We'll max Meep out. Meep wants to be a rancher. There you go, Meep. Okay. So that takes care of everybody who has available morale. The people we didn't max out, morales are kind of low. Except Ruby. Ruby can have a little bit more. Max out construction on Ruby. Okay, there we go. So where are we on manufactured material? Plastic, 1,400 kilograms. So I'm thinking maybe about putting plastic manufacturing back over here. Just gonna deconstruct all of this. Maybe not the floors. Well, we'll do every other tile on the floor. Just gonna get rid of all this. We're gonna bring it over here. So. Put it right here. Throw an edge right there. So we had them 1, 2, 3 apart, I believe. So refinement, polymer press. Well, 1 right there. 1, 2, 3. 1 right there. And then if we want 100 kilograms per tile, and we wanted to put 1 piece of ice temp shift plate, we need 8 spots. So 1, so that's 9. So let's go 10 for safe measure. Go like right there. And then we would need our auto shipping. So we need the auto sweeper. We don't really need the pots anymore, so we can just do the auto sweeper right there. Not out of steel. What did I build you guys out of? Gold amount. Great. Okay. Shipping. Out of gold. Nope. Too low. Shipping. Shipping. Out of gold. Okay. So then our conveyor loader. Our conveyor rail. Then we better have a conveyor bridge right here. So let's go ahead and deconstruct that, cancel that, and have the rail go like that. And as far as the auto shipping stuff goes, we can break all of that. As far as power goes, we don't need any of this. far as plumbing goes, we're going to break that bridge. And emptying, nope, we're gonna go into fluids. We're gonna empty as much of this as possible. Flip back over to the power menu. This line right here is how we're powering all of that. Too much liquid, they say. Got a little too cold on one of these pipes here. Not really sure how, but it seems to have happened. Ooh. Oh, that's been there for a while, hasn't it? I'm like, it's ready to land, guys. But it's been there for a while. So, as far as that new, oh, I'm like, why haven't they been building this? They can't reach it. As always, they won't do stuff they can't do. As far as the new plant goes, that zombie plant, it's not on this map. Anytime they release an update and add new things to the game, it will only be added when you create a new map. It won't be there otherwise. So we won't see that new zombie spore plant. Down here, we are nearly full again, so that's awesome. I guess that's just really hot polluted oxygen, but it kind of looks like gaseous petroleum almost. So that's weird. Gaseous petroleum is sour gas and it's actually like magenta, but it just looks like, you know, gaseous gold right there. Ran out of power. Ran out of power. Yay with this power system, guys. Okay, got this going. So we're going to go ahead and go up to 8. Go to consumable ore. And say coal needs to go in here. So now the dupes will go find coal. Now we have to put priority 9 on these receptacles so that the auto sweepers will take it out of the storage bins and put it into the shipping receptacle. $700 kilograms, that should be enough to launch again. Show star map. Yes, let's launch our mission. There we go, guys. Oh, we forgot to close the gantry, so we broke the gantry. So that's, you gotta remember to do that. You gotta shut that gantry off. So we're gonna throw up a bit higher priority. So that's great. We launched 2 rockets. We did it. We did something very exciting. So Thank you again for joining us on Glider Gaming. It's always a thrill. Oh, somehow we even got a vascillator recharge. I thought you couldn't just randomly find those. I thought you had to have your cargo. So that's pretty cool too. So thanks for joining me, guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it too. Have a good one.